Hello students. So in this class, we'll start with the problems on what it is ratio. So in previous class, I had given the brief idea about the ratio. So we'll have some problems on ratio. So let's begin with the problems on ratio. So the first problem is problem number 1. Question is, an article is being sold at a gain of 25%. Question is, find the ratio of selling price to cost price. Yeah, this is the question. So they have asked you to calculate what is the ratio of selling price to cost price. So to calculate the ratio of selling price to cost price, so first of all you must know what is your cost price and what is your selling price. So if you read the problem carefully, they have not given us the cost price as well as the selling price. What is the cost price, what is the selling price is not given in the problem. So if you don't know these two prices, so we cannot calculate the ratio. In this problem they have given only the rate of profit. So as the prices are not given, so what to do, right? So here neither cost price nor selling price is known, right? So cost price means what? The price at which an article is purchased is called as the cost price, and the price at which an article is sold is called as the selling price. So out of these two prices, if you know any one price, so we can easily determine the second one. Out of these two prices, if you know any one price, so easily you can find the second one. Now the question is, which price we have to assume, whether we have to assume a cost price or selling price. So to decide that, always you have to see what is the rate of profit. What is the rate of profit given. So if the rate of profit given, what will be the rate of profit? Here they have given 25%, they may give 10%, 5%, whatever may be the rate of profit. We are not concerned with the rate of profit, but the percentage of profit is given on which price, that you have to see whether it is given on cost price or on selling price. If the percentage of profit is given on cost price, start assuming your cost price as 100. And if the percentage of profit is given on selling price, start assuming your selling price as 100. So first always you have to check whether whatever rate of profit is given in the problem, whether it is given on cost price or on selling price. Now in this problem, whatever rate of profit they have given 25%, so whether it is on cost price or on selling price, it is also not mentioned in the problem. So whenever the problem is silent about the percentage of profit, whether it is on cost price or on selling price, so it is always calculated on cost price. Profit is always calculated on which price? Cost price only. When specifically it is given on selling price, at that time only you have to calculate the profit on selling price. Otherwise it is always calculated on what it is? Cost price only. So this point you have to remember. So here the problem is silent about the percentage of profit. So what I will do, instead of assuming my selling price as 100, so I will assume my cost price as what it is 100. Clear this point? So this point you have to remember. So most of the students get confused, right? They won't understand which price we have to assume, whether we have to assume cost price as 100 or selling price as 100. So that is always decided from the profit given in the problem. See first whether it is given on cost price or on selling price, right? So let's start with the solution. So here which price you have to assume? You have to assume your cost price. So assume the cost price. Let the cost price be rupees, how much it is? 100. Suppose your cost price is 100. So if your cost price is 100, so we know you want 25% profit on your cost price. So as cost price is known, so I can easily find out the profit. So first you calculate the profit. So profit is equal to remove 25%. 25% on what? 100 rupees. So 25% if you calculate on 100 rupees, you will get how much? It is 25 rupees. Means 25 rupees profit you want. So if you want 25 rupees profit, so you have to find out what price you have to sell, right? So now you have to determine the selling price. So how to determine the selling price when there is a profit? So it is always cost. In the cost price, we have to add the profit. In the cost price, if we add the profit, we get the selling price. So selling price is equal to, what is our cost price? Our cost price is 100. And how much profit you want? 25 rupees profit you want. So to gain 25 rupees profit, at what price you will have to sell the article? It is at rupees 125. So your selling price comes to it is 125. So if you purchase that article for 100 and if you sold for it is 125, so you get how much it is? 25 rupees profit. So what they are asking, what is the ratio of the selling price and cost price? That ratio they have asked. Now both the prices are known, so we can easily find out the ratio. Now let's calculate the ratio. Therefore, below that, right? Therefore the ratio of selling price to cost price equals to, we are comparing selling price to cost price. So what is my selling price here? It is 125 is to, what is my cost price here? It is 100. So 125 is to 100 is my ratio of selling price to cost price. Now further what we do while finding the ratio, we cancel the common thing. So we won't get any common part here. And after that, if those numbers are divisible, we divide. So both numbers are divisible by 25. So divide by 25. So 25 5s are 125 and 25 4s are what it is 100. Further these two numbers are not divisible. So my ratio remains as it is what 5:4. So 5:4 is called as the ratio of selling price to cost price. Yeah. So this is how we have to find out the ratio. So to find out the ratio, first of all you must know the prices which are not given in the problem. So those prices you have to determine first and then you have to find out the ratio. So I hope it is clear how to find out the ratio of selling price to cost price. Or we'll have one more sum, right, which is similar to this. There is no change in this, but slight change is there, right? Problem is same only, right? Your problem number it is said is 2. Question is, an article is being sold at a gain of it is 25% on it is selling price. An article is being sold at a gain of 25% on selling price. Question is, find the ratio of selling price to cost price. Again the problem is same only, but only slight change they have done, right? In the previous problem it was 25% profit, but it was not mentioned whether it is on cost price or on selling price. But here they have mentioned, right? You want 25% profit on which price? On selling price. Okay, this is the change. Now again, as I said, to find out the ratio of selling price to cost price, you must know both the prices, which is not given in the problem. So we have to find out these two prices first. So how to find? So to find out the prices, out of these two prices, cost price and selling price, so out of these two you should know any one, either selling price or cost price. Now question again is, which price we have to assume, cost price or selling price? So anyhow we cannot assume the price, either 100 price, either cost price is 100 or selling price is 100. To decide that, I told always you have to see the percentage of profit. See the percentage of profit is given on which price, whether it is on cost price or on selling price. So here clearly they have stated you want 25% profit on which price? Selling price. So whenever the percentage of profit is given on selling price, so you have to assume your selling price as 100 and not cost as 100. At that time we cannot assume on cost price as 100, so it goes wrong. So here the profit you want on selling price. So instead of assuming cost price as 100, so you have to assume your selling price as what it is, 100. Get this point? So let's start with the solution. So which price you have to assume here? Selling price. So let's assume let the selling price be rupees 100. Now selling price is known and you want 25% profit on which price? Selling price. So as selling price is known, so I can easily find out the profit. So calculate the profit. So profit is equal to, remove 25%. 25% profit on what? On selling price. So 25% on 100 rupees, if we calculate, you will get how much? 25 rupees. Means what you want? 25 rupees profit. So I know your selling price is 100. right? I know your selling price is how much? 100. So when you sell that article for 100 rupees, how much profit you get? 25 rupees. Means selling price, always remember, selling price always include the profit. Means this selling price 100 rupees includes 25 rupees profit. So this profit, if you minus from selling price, so we get what? We get the cost price. We get our buying price. So here selling price is known. So now what I want cost price. So how to calculate the cost price? To calculate the cost price from the selling price, you will have to minus the profit. From selling price, if you minus the profit, we get the cost price. So cost price is equal to, what is my selling price, which I have assumed 100, minus this selling price includes how much? 25 rupees profit. So you minus that. So cost price will be 100 minus 25 is how much? It is 75 rupees. So your cost price comes to how much? It is 75. Like this, you will come to know both the prices. Your cost price is 75 and selling price is how much? It is 100. So as both the prices are known, so we can easily determine the ratio of selling price to cost price. They have asked you to compare selling price to cost price. So let's calculate the ratio of selling price to cost price. So below that you write, therefore the ratio of selling price to cost price equal to, what is my selling price? It is 100. Is to, what is my cost price? It is 75. So again, here we cancel the common thing. So here there is no common part, but both numbers are divisible by 25. You divide. So 25 4s are 100 and 25 3s are, it is 75. So like this, my ratio of selling price to cost price, it comes to this 4:5. So both problems are same, but slight change they have done. So because of that change, my answer also changes. And while writing the ratio, while comparing, so you have to write the ratio very carefully. First you see what is the question, what they have asked, whether they are asking you to calculate the ratio of selling price to cost price or cost price to selling price. If they are selling price to cost price, compare selling price to cost price, and if they ask you to compare cost price to selling price, compare cost price to selling price only. So if they are selling price to cost price, and if you compare cost price to selling price, it goes wrong and you are going to lose your marks. Clear? So I hope this is clear to you all how to find out the ratio. Clear? So in the next class, so I will come with some more problems on what it is the ratio.